Hey, it's MeGV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's 100% Fallout New Vegas. Let's start this one off with getting something out of the way, but I know I don't need to get it out of the way. I know that everybody wants to see this. They love it, right? I know what you're thinking. Yeah, absolutely.
Hello there. It's good to see a friendly face. I almost took you for a raider, I did. Name's Malcolm. Malcolm Holmes. Don't suppose you'd care to trade. I'm missing a few essentials and... screw this. Lying just ain't in my nature. I'll tell it to you straight. I've been following you for a good bit now.
Man, I've been so lucky these days with just video games in general on my Twitch streams and on these YouTube videos. So we got the Sunset Star Sarsaparilla bottle caps event really early on, like super early on, you know, that necklace. And I'm pretty sure if I remember right, this is related to that, which... Gosh, if this stuff happens at the start of the playthrough, that's really good, dude. That's really good, because collecting the Sunset Star Sarsaparilla bottle caps are really annoying, and we're going to have to do it, but... Why were you following me?
It started off innocently enough. I was traveling, as I often do, and happened to observe you picking up one of those blue star caps. You didn't show any reaction to it, so I figured you didn't know what you'd gotten your hands on.
Oh, I know what I got my hands on. What's so special about these caps?
There's an old wasteland legend that says somewhere out there is a fabulous treasure from before the war. Those caps with the blue star on them, the tale goes, are the key to that treasure. They're called Sunset Sarsaparilla stars.
What kind of treasure are we talking about?
No one knows. Money, weapons, water. It is, or maybe was, something of value, and that's enough to get people motivated.
Where can I find more of these caps?
All over the place. The easiest place to find them is unopened bottles of Sunset Sarsaparilla. You'd think they'd all have been picked clean by now, but somehow, new bottles keep appearing in the machines. Some say it's old Festus that does it, hoping someone will finally collect enough caps to earn the treasure. Other than bottles, you'll just have to scavenge. You can find caps in the unlikeliest of places, and blue star caps are no exception.
You mentioned someone named Festus. Who's that?
It's said that the treasure is guarded by a man named Festus, and he's the one who asked for the blue star caps. It's also said he's been around since the war, standing a lonely vigil, waiting for someone to come and take the treasure off his hands. That'll make him pretty damn old, but I've met a few people in my travels who claim they actually met him, and they weren't the lying type either.
So you collect these caps too?
Nah, I gave it up years ago. Too dangerous. And even if I did still collect them, I'd tell you the same. There's people out there so mad with the idea of treasure that they'll attack strangers just on the suspicion that they have some of those caps.
Thanks for the info, but I'll be going now.
No problem. If you do end up trying to collect more stars, watch out for a man named Alan Marks. He's killed several people for their stars already.
Thank you very much, Malcolm. Now you want to know what's funny? You know how he said that, which save do I guess we start at the bottom? Oh, no. No, we make a new save every... Yeah, I gotta be careful with the saves in this playthrough, especially with New Vegas. So you want to know what's funny is he said he doesn't collect caps anymore, right? But if we pickpocket him... Wouldn't you know it, dude's got 6 Sunset Sarsaparilla Star bottle caps. Were we playing a morally ambiguous character, we would definitely take him. However, we're not. We're going to let him be on his way. I know everybody's cringing at that. I know, but hey, I trust in my luck. I trust that we'll be able to find 6 to make up for that. But yeah, if you do want to do it that way, you can just pickpocket him and try to take those caps, and then bam, you got an extra 6. Now, as I was saying before we were very rudely interrupted, just kidding. No, I actually like that little interaction there. Wanted to get a nice big old picture of, I think his name was Dinky? What's his name again? What side should we get him from? Maybe like right about there. There we go. You know I had to do it. You know I had to get a thumbnail of good old Dinky. Okay. Let's do that. I want to get that out of the way right at the start of the episode. All right, anyways, welcome back, everybody, to Let's 100% Fallout New Vegas. That right there happened because we Also, if he dies, like, if we saw him get into a scuffle, we definitely want to make sure to loot his body for those caps, but it looks like he'll be safe for the time being anyways. In the last episode, first of all, welcome to Let's 100% Fall New Vegas, ladies and gents. In the last episode, we finally made it to Novac, and as I said, there's a lot of cool things we can do here. This is one of my favorite parts of this entire game. It's so freaking fun, and you'll see why. We also need to offload our crap. We have so much crap. But let's take a look at our main quest, shall we? Okay, so we are doing... Head to Novac through Nipton, ask around Novac about your attackers, find the men who tried to kill you. So, we need to ask around. Here's the Dino D-Light front desk. Let's head in here first. What do you think?
Well, welcome to you. You look tired from the road. Why don't you relax a spell? Let this fine town take care of you.
Well, hi, Jeannie Mae. She sure seems nice. What is this place?
We're in a little desert oasis, name of Novac. This is the Dino Delight Motel, and it's mine.
What is there of interest around here?
Well, there's Dinky, the town mascot. He's a sight. You probably already saw him when you came in, but you can go up inside, too. Up the road a ways to the west, there's Repcon. That's the old rocket factory. There's been some sinister characters out there lately, so you may want to stay clear. Other than that, nothing to do but take it easy and enjoy good company.
Uh-huh. Anything else?
Well, up north a ways, you'll see a big tower. That's Helios 1. Used to be a power plant in its day. And there's a town just east of here called Nelson. Used to be such a quaint little place until those slavers took it over. But we got our wonderful snipers keeping an eye in that direction, and so far, the slavers have left us alone.
Nelson. So we got Nelson, Nipton, Novac, Nevada. There's so many N location names in this game. I don't remember what Nelson is. Huh. Okay. Where can I get some supplies?
Go see Cliff Briscoe at the Dino Bite gift shop, and tell him I sent you. I think he gets lonely standing around in that dino belly all day. He'll be glad for the company.
I'm looking for a man in a checkered coat. Have you seen anyone like that?
Well, he might have been wearing a fancy outfit, but he wasn't any kind of gentleman to me. Had his nose stuck so high in the air you couldn't see it above the clouds. City folk. They always think they deserve better than what they got. Those hoodlums he was with seemed to know Manny for some reason. He's our daytime sniper, up in the dinosaur's mouth.
What's been going on in town lately?
Well, let's see. Dusty McBride's been losing some Brahmin, but that's probably the heat more than anything. Honestly, it's been real quiet. Ranger Andy's still hurt, but we got these two gentlemen snipers watching the road day and night, keeping the trash out of Novac. They've been a blessing.
Woo! Okay, I just got a phone call. That's why I don't know if there's any weird pause in the video. Ahem. What's the quickest way out of this dump? Well, we're not going to be that mean. We can rent a room, but not really a point to do that. So I know we're going through all of our dialogue here, but tell me more about Repcon.
I just know what I've heard. There's supposed to be some ghouls that went in a while back. Ever so often, there'll be a commotion from that direction. Explosions and such. Watch out for strangers.
Okay, Jeannie Mae Crawford. So, yeah, we got a lot of leads here. We're gonna start... What is that? Nothing. That's what that is. We're gonna start with good old Cliff Briscoe, who is indeed in the dinosaur's belly. Ooh, there's somebody interesting. We'll save him for later, though. Okay, let's go up into the dinosaur. There's some really cool stuff in here that I am excited to do. I always get a kick out of doing this. So, yeah, all right, let's talk to good old Cliff.
Welcome to the Dino Bite gift shop. My name's Cliff. If you're here for the T-Rex figurines, you're just in time. There's still a few left.
Jeannie Mae sent me.
Bless her. Seems like every traveler I get in here tells me the same thing. They see the sign and think, gift shop? That's just too good to be true. But Jeannie Mae always points them back in my direction. Well, a friend of Jeannie's is a friend of mine, and my friends get a discount at my store.
Okay, so I vaguely remembered that. So yeah, make sure to talk to Jeannie before talking to Cliff, because you'll get yourself a nice fat discount. What do you sell here?
Well, there's T-Rex figurines, of course. That's our bread and butter. We also have an assortment of the Repcon factory souvenirs, rockets, things of that nature.
What about supplies and guns? Do you sell those?
Guns? Well, yeah, I guess I might have a few. Darn it, no one ever buys the T-Rexes.
Tell me more about the souvenir rockets.
They're scale replicas of the real thing. Very detailed. Got a liquid in them that makes them glow. From what I hear, Repcon used to give them out on tours of their HQ up in Henderson. But I guess they had to stop after the first few kids thought they were filled with Nuka-Cola and drank it down. The papers had a name for the condition and everything. They called it the Repcon Shakes. Those were bad times for Robco.
That is not a good thing, dude. Why are you laughing about that? How did they end up here?
Well, they unloaded what they had left on the Dino bite as a tax write-off, but that was before my time. Plenty of demand for them, seeing as how they're one-of-a-kind collector's items, but I might still have some in back.
Oh, you might still have some in back. Well, that's good to know, man. Goodbye.
Come back soon now.
All right, now before we talk anymore with Cliff, good old Cliff over here, we're just going to make sure that all of our items are good to go. Let's go into items and weapons. We want to basically try to repair anything that we might have duplicates of, which it doesn't look like we do. Also, we want to switch to any... Oh, see, this is broken. Want to switch to anything that may be an upgrade. So we got a DT8 leather armor here. Let's see. No Desperado. Yeah, that thing's broken. Leather armor is 4... oh, we should be able to... Yeah, I was going to say, we should be able to repair this. There we go. Let's see. Lightweight metal armor. Oh, man, where do we store... Crap, what's a good place to store stuff to begin with? Oh, man, we're not going to have something to be able to store this stuff for a while. Oh, man, this low strength is going to kill me. Oh, well. Let's see. Trooper helmet will repair... I wonder what's better, like selling both of those copies or repairing one and then selling it. It probably is about the same, I would bet. We got a bunch of aid here, which I guess we'll keep. All right, that should be good.
Welcome back.
I'd like to see what you got for sale.
Sure
Okay.
thing. Have a look.
So, we're going to go into our items over here. We're going to start with weapons. We're going to basically sell anything because we really need some carry weight here. He's only got 552 caps, so let's keep that in mind. Boom, boom. Let's see. How much does this weigh? 150 for the binoculars? I mean, I'm never going to use them, and you can find more, right? Yeah, I'm going to sell them. Bladed gauntlet we're going to keep. Broad machete is a unique item because of the pack, I think. Frag grenades we're going to keep. Frag mines we're going to sell. So let's get rid of those. Laser pistol, laser rifle, long fuse dynamite, goodbye. Service rifle. Ooh. That's not unique, is it? God, where'd we even get that? I don't remember. Crap. I think we picked that up off of a powder ganger, no? Yeah, let's sell it. Switchblade, goodbye, and we're pretty much near his limit. Do we have anything to sell here? We have the trooper helmet, so we'll sell that. And then we got all those things. So let's sell all that, and then let's go into our aid and sell a bunch of this stuff, too. We'll sell anything with a negative, including this, because it's endurance -1. Let's see. Blood pack. We'll keep those. We'll keep those. We'll keep those. We'll sell the fixer. Let's see. We'll sell the jet, the Med-X. Okay, it doesn't... Oh, man, it doesn't tell us, like, how many caps we're getting for each of these things. So we do want to trade these, basically. So, yeah, let's pick some stuff that we can use over here. Let's go to weapons first. What does this guy have? He's got a lot... So anything that says GRA, by the way, is Gunrunner's arsenal. So it's going to be a lot of interesting stuff that is going to be way too rich for our blood pretty much at the start here. Yeah, look at all this stuff that he's got. That gun is the unique weapon here, which we'll talk more about in just a second. Trooper helmet. Okay, what do you have here? Any, like, stim packs or anything I can utilize? Stim packs, yeah. Let's put all these on the table. You can see the caps in the middle has changed now. We're going to owe him some stuff. What about miscellaneous? Yeah, he said he might have some Dinky the T-Rex souvenirs in the back. He's got 1,000... He's got 1,000 of them. So yeah, I think it's safe to say he's got some souvenirs left over. And in addition to that, he's also got... Oh, what is that? Oh yeah, he's got a lot of weapon mods and things. Rocket souvenir. We do need to buy one of these, I think. So should we buy all 3? Nah. Yeah, they don't weigh anything. Okay. let's get all of those. And, yeah, I think that's good. Did we get... Yeah, that is the right rocket souvenir, right? Yeah, okay. And then he's got a bunch of ammo, which... This is going to be new to me because I don't... Yeah, like the microfusion cells, but what's the other one? I never use energy weapons, so I'm forgetting what the other one's called, but I think we want to buy these, so let's do all that, and see, we're going to owe him some caps. We're going to go back over here, and we're going to sell him basically anything else we have, including mentats, to reduce the amount that we're going to owe him. We're going to sell him the Psycho. We're going to sell him the Rad X. We're going to sell him the Rebound, the Steady, the Turbo, and there we go. And then, so that's basically the barter system. Boom. So we basically got some money. We were able to trade for all that stuff. Goodbye.
Come back soon now.
Okay, now the interesting thing about this, I'm going to make a quick save here because I want to show you guys this. Let's make a new save. Okay, the interesting thing about this, and what should we do? Can we wait here? You know what? Let's go up here. And here we are in the dinosaur's mouth, and now we're going to wait until, let's see. Let's wait 12 hours until 10 o'clock p.m. And then we'll be able to find, hopefully we'll be able to, yeah, since we increased our lockpicking, hopefully I'll be able to show you a little bonus. Most people probably know this, but I always have to do it. It's like, again, a rite of passage. Okay, so let's go back into here. And hopefully Cliff is, oh, Cliff's still here? Well, I made that save for a reason. Oh, there he goes. So if we can get past Cliff, crap. Oh, notice we get radiation. We go near that as well. Okay, let's go back out. I was thinking that Cliff would have been closed. Okay, let's go back into sneak and let's wait another 3 hours. 1 a.m. He's got to be closed by that time, right? Yeah, there we go. I think you have to lockpick if you go through the front door, although I'm not sure completely. Okay, and then we've got a very easy lock here. Notice he said, by the way, that he might have some left in the back room. Well, check this out. Yeah, he's got quite a lot of these rocket souvenirs and also these Dinky the T-Rex souvenirs as well. But the really interesting thing about all this stuff back here, he's got some other stuff too, some 44 Magnum ammo and things. The really interesting thing, though, is on the shelf we've got that gun. It's literally called that gun, and that's what he had in his inventory. We could buy it from him. But if we go over to it, it's got an effect, bonus critical chance. And then also, if we equip it and bring it out, it's the gun from, oh, what's that movie? Blade Runner. Yeah. So it's got a little LED, and then you reload it, which I think is the same way Harrison Ford reloads his gun. So it's just a sheer reference to Blade Runner, pretty much. So there you go. Neat little gun that you can basically just steal if you want it for free. Now, unfortunately, we are not that type of person, so we're going to reload that. And plus, we're not going to use that anyways because, you know, it's a normal gun, and we want to use energy weapons, of course. So let's take a look at the quest that we got from good old Jeannie May. So find out from Manny Vargas where the cons were headed. And, yeah, so there's two snipers, a daytime sniper and a nighttime sniper, and this is the daytime Manny, and he's just basically keeps an eye out.
What's going on, man?
I'm looking for a man in a checkered coat.
Sure I know him. What do you want with him?
He has something of mine.
You talking about that chip? Man, I don't think he's giving it up. Well, listen, I can definitely help you find him, but I've got problems of my own. Maybe we can do a trade. You need my help. There's something I need, too.
What do you need?
Novac, it's home for me now. I want that to be for good. I like it here, and I've left too many homes behind. But the only resource we got here is junk. Without that, people wouldn't have anything to trade. They'd all have to leave. We get most of it up the road from the old rocket test site, but a bunch of ghouls showed up one day and took it over. We can't get in there now.
What needs to be done?
Well, they gotta go, or this will be a ghost town before long. Doesn't matter to me what you do. As long as the ghouls are out of there, that's good enough for me.
Okay, I'll see what can be done about it.
It'd mean a lot to me.
Who are you?
I'm Manny. I'm on security detail here. You see a rifle barrel sticking out of the dinosaur's mouth, you got a 50-50 shot it's me. Otherwise, it's Boone.
Well, not really 50-50 considering you're always out here in the daytime. Who's Boone?
Boone's a sniper, same as me. Used to spot for him when we were enlisted with the NCR. After we got out, I talked him into settling down here. So, here we are. I'd introduce you, but, we're not so friendly right now.
Why are you on bad terms with Boone?
Me and his wife, we didn't see eye to eye on some things. We had some pretty big arguments. One day, she turns up missing, and he hasn't said a word to me since.
What did you and Boone's wife argue about?
Man, you name it. See, I grew up in North Vegas. Me and my cousins. We were some bad seeds. Got in with a gang. I loved it. Then something happened, and I couldn't handle it anymore. So, I enlisted, earned my future, brought down my best friend to share that future with me. And here was this woman, who was too good for it, trying to take him away. So yeah, I didn't see eye to eye with the bitch.
Jeez, well that's kind of mean. Goodbye.
Yeah, see ya.
Okay, so we have to do a little quid pro quo to have Manny tell us, and I'm surprised that, yeah, we didn't even get a speech option, did we? But I'll tell you one thing you can do, again, is if we go down and search him, well, wouldn't you know it, he's got a holotape there that might give us a little info about what we're trying to find out. I'm such a nerd that I gotta reload that just because we, like, pickpocketed somebody. That's just who I am, man. You gotta get used to it. I'm sorry. Anyways, okay, so we got our quest here. We can go to that RepCon site, clear out the ghouls, and then boom, we can get the info that we need. But there's some other stuff to do here as well. We did get a note about a nighttime sniper. Why don't we wait until nighttime and talk to that sniper? And I'm trying to think. We also got a lead about some Brahmin going missing. I don't remember if that's actually a quest or not. Let's wait 12 hours. And again, so it'll be 10 o'clock at night. And go talk to that nighttime sniper and see what's up. There may be a lead or two around there. I don't know. I definitely have never played this game before. Anyways, yeah, alright, so we should be able to go. It's so weird because you can go in here and get into the back room so easily. Get all those souvenirs if you want. Also, that gun. Alright, so here we've got Boone.
God damn it. Don't sneak up on me like that. What do you want?
I heard there was a sniper nest up here.
I think you better leave.
Jeez. Do you treat everyone around here like this?
Wait. You just got into town. Maybe you shouldn't go. Not just yet.
Why's that?
I need someone I can trust. You're a stranger. That's a start.
You only trust strangers?
I said it was a start. This town, nobody looks me straight in the eye anymore.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to find something out for me. I don't know if there's anything to find, but I need someone to try. My wife was taken from our home by Legion slavers one night while I was on watch. They knew when to come and what route to take, and they only took Carla. Someone set it up. I don't know who.
You're trying to track down your wife.
My wife's dead. I want the son of a bitch who sold her.
How do you know your wife is dead?
I know, all right. That's all you need to know.
What do I do if I find this person?
Bring him out in front of the nest here while I'm on duty. I work nights. I'll give you my NCR beret to put on. It'll be our signal so I know you're standing with him. And I'll take care of the rest. I need to do this myself.
I'll see what I can do to help you out.
Good. I'll make it worth your while. And one more thing. We shouldn't speak again. Not until it's over. No one in town knows that I know what happened to my wife. Best they never know. Or the Legion will be after me next.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is probably the quest that made everybody fall in love with this game, I would say. Definitely me. I remember reading a Game Informer article that was talking about this, and I was just so excited to play this as a kid. So we're going to go ahead and do that since this is a Novac-specific quest before we take on these other quests here. So optional, ask around Novac for information about who kidnapped Boone's wife, send someone in front of Dinky the dinosaur, put on the beret to signal to Boone that this is the culprit. And what you can actually do, which some people don't realize, is you can just go out there and take anybody that you want, which, you know, I wouldn't recommend unless you're playing a highly... what's that alignment, you know, chaotic evil person that just doesn't care, because that's really a cringy way to beat that. I mean, you know, no judgments, do it if you want to, but here's Boone's beret, and we need to equip that to sort of let him know. So we're going to do the optional objective, though, of course. And we've got a quest marker.
Hey, you came back. Must be doing something right.
Over to good old Cliff here.
Welcome back. Can I get you anything?
What can you tell me about Boone's wife?
Can't say we spoke much. Boone did most of the buying for him. She was in the store once, but she didn't stay long. Had a look on her face like she'd smelled something sour. But far as I can remember, the gift shop smelled fine. Well, fine as it always does.
I don't think anything in the Mojave smells fine, but... Okay, so we can tell pretty much any NPC in here, as far as I remember, to come with me. There's something you should see in the front of the dinosaur, which, yeah.
Come back soon now.
Again, don't really want to do it that way. I mean, you know, no judgments. To each their own, but definitely not doing it that way here. So there's going to be some Novac settlers, which basically have nothing to say. They're just going to say the typical, I'm an NPC, hi, nice to meet you, yada, yada, yada. So we're going to be looking for the uniquely named people, and is this? Aha.
I hope you're finding everything to your liking.
What can you tell me about Boone's wife?
How should I put it? I guess you could say she was kinda like a cactus flower. Real pretty to look at, but there was just no getting close to her. She never did take to living here. She liked the big lights and fast living of New Vegas. I got the feeling she was trying to get Boone to leave with her, but I guess she got tired of waiting.
What's wrong with Boone?
Nothing that wouldn't be wrong with any man who loses a wife, I suppose. Poor dear. I know he thinks she was kidnapped, but I'm not so sure she didn't just run off on her own. You could tell she was thinking about it ever since they arrived. Watch out for strangers.
Okay. So we got all these quests marked. By the way, we have the one quest activated, right? Sometimes you have to check. One for my baby. Yeah. Yeah, we got all these quest markers here. We will follow each and every lead just to get the dialogue out of them, because I think sometimes I skip this. We got, ooh, the McBride house. Okay, this is the guy with the missing Brahmin.
Look who...
Hey there. In from out of town, ain't you? Name's Dusty.
What can you tell me about Boone's wife?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't really know them two as well as I might. I remember she had an edge about her, like she'd rather be someplace else. This kind of life ain't for everyone. That's for darn sure.
I heard you've been losing livestock.
Losing don't describe it. It's a massacre. A few more days and there won't be nothing left to lose.
Tell me what you know about the attacks.
Every night around midnight, Alice and I wake up to some crazy hollering and gunshots. You'd think the world was ending all over again. But it's just one animal each night. They don't take it or carve it up or nothing. Just leave it there, all full of holes.
I'll see if I can catch whoever's responsible.
We'd be grateful, especially if you find them before they get my whole stock. But don't go getting yourself killed over it. Alice and I'll find a way to make do. Always have.
Don't you worry about that. Did you get a good look at the attacker?
Beg your pardon, mister, but them two-headed beeves ain't worth getting shot over. Not to mention what would happen if half of what Novac says is true. Best we can hope is that whoever's doing this will move on or get tired of it. I just hope it happens while we still got animals left. Whoever it is, I don't think they're from around town. Seems like they've taken to shooting from the west side. So long.
Goodbye, I should have said. Sorry about that.
What brings you here?
What can you tell me about the attacks on your ranch?
Wow, that's the strangest thing. Last time it happened, I could swear I heard someone cry out for help. Sounded like a big fella. But when we finally got up the gumption to go look outside, all we found was our cattle. And I know what they sound like when they get upset. I can't imagine what went on. Dusty can probably tell you more about it.
McBride? I feel like that was a name in Fallout 1 or 2, but I don't remember specifically. What can you tell me about Boone's wife?
Boone. That's that sniper fella. Works in the dinosaur, right? I only met them but once or twice. They seemed real happy together. I really ought to get to know them better. They're probably nice folk.
That's it? Really? Goodbye.
Nice of you to visit.
Okay. So that's those two leads done. We got like 3 more people to talk to. I'm debating just finishing this quest in this episode to end with a bang. But I don't know. We got some more people to talk to here, including, I think, Novac, which was just referenced previously. I think this is his house right here. Door to Novac house. Yeah, there's a lot of just door to X house. You know, it's interchangeable with each city, so we don't care about that. But here we go. Door to Novac shack. This is quite the character, as you can probably tell.
Who sent you? I ain't talking. They tried to get me to talk before, but I didn't say nothing. And I don't aim to now, by gum.
Who tried to make you talk?
Confound it, Novac, you done it again. You let on that you know things. Now they'll never let you be. All right, stranger, you got me. What do you want to know?
What do you know about the abduction of Boone's wife?
Seen it all. Seen shadowy folk come to his room and leave again in the middle of the night. Thought one might have gone in the lobby, too, for a spell. Could be that person went in to get something. Or used the John, maybe. Mighty interesting either way, you ask me. I thought it was cannibals, come to eat us all for sure. So I kept out of sight. But now I know better.
Who was it?
More rat men. Come up from the underneath to steal young women with promises of riches and fancy mud mansions with all the latest designer appliances. They covered our lady folks' long hair for wigs, it said, being either bald or balding themselves.
Goodbye.
If anyone asks, we never spoke.
You got it, Novac.
Here.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get away from that situation, but, oh my god, look at all these quest markers. What just happened here? Optional, look for evidence of the guilty party inside the Dino D-Light lobby. Not the Hobby Lobby, but just the lobby. Yeah, we got the typical send somebody in. Why are we getting so many? I guess they don't. I thought they were leaving once we talked to everybody, but no, I guess they're still here. So who haven't we talked to? I would like to. I mean, oh, this is just to send somebody. I see now. Okay, yeah, this is just to send somebody in front of the Dinky the dinosaur statue. We don't have to talk to anybody anymore because Novac actually gave us a really big hint. Can I get through here? Oh my god, I'm just trying to find my way in here. There we go. Novac actually gave us a really good hint to search inside of the Dino D-Light for some evidence. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. And of course, I already know where this thing is, but let's give it a once-over real quick. Let's see. Oh, we got the Mojave Express drop box. Don't think there's anything in there. Oh, interesting. Anything back here? No. Oh, man, where could it be? I just don't know. Where in the world could it be? If only there was some sort of floor safe. Aha. Okay, so unfortunately, we are going to have to pop this thing open, even though Avery isn't really in the habit of, you know, being in places that he should. Well, I guess he is in the habit of being in places where he shouldn't be, but this is kind of the only way to do things, I think. So here we go. Luckily, we did increase that lockpick. I was not remembering to do that, so it kind of just worked out. I told you I've been lucky lately. Okay, we're going to pop this open. Inside of which we've got bottle caps. We've got pre-war money we're not going to take because that's going to be considered like stolen pre-war money. But we've got the bill of sale. Now that's interesting, isn't it? Let's go ahead and check that out before we end this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Bill of sale. We, the representatives of the Consul Officiorum, have this day bargained and purchased from Jeannie Mae Crawford of the Township of Novac the exclusive rights to ownership and sale of the slave Carla Boone for the sum of 1,000 bottle caps, and those of her unborn child for the sum of 500 bottle caps, the receipt whereof is hereby acknowledged. We warrant the slave and her young to be sound, healthy, and slaves for life. We covenant with the said Jeannie Mae Crawford that we have full power to bargain and sell said slave and her offspring. Payment of an additional 500 bottle caps will be due pending successful maturation of the fetus, the claim to which shall be guaranteed by possession of this document. M. Scribonius Lebo Drusus a lot of Latin stuff here. Administrators of M. Licinius Crassus, Consul Officiorum ab Famulatus. God, I love grammar and speaking eloquently, but that was a challenge. So there we go, folks. Turns out that good old Jeannie Mae Crawford, who's shown us nothing but hospitality, I should say, is the one who actually sold not only Boone's wife to Caesar's Legion, but also her unborn child, which I'm pretty sure Boone didn't even know about. Really messed up stuff. And let me just tell you this. In the next episode, Jeannie Mae Crawford will get what's coming to her. I promise you that. Thanks so much for watching. We're going to end here and resolve this in the next one. And I'll see you all there. Bye-bye.